Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're giving you clarity on, are they thinking of you? So this can be your twin flame, your soulmate, your beloved, your crush. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you right now, today? So this is a timeless reading. So whenever you have clicked on it, it is relevant to this moment in time and the energies between you and your person. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It's such a passion and purpose for me to be doing these readings for you. I absolutely love what I do. I love being here, and I am so grateful that you are here as well. So thank you to everyone who's part of the Live Tarot family, and a big welcome to all of the new subscribers. If you haven't joined us, all you got to do is press that button. And I really do thank you for your support. Make sure you hit that subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss future readings, and get active in the comment section because you will find that everyone is very super supportive here. So today I have a pick a crystal reading. Okay, so there's 3 crystals here for you to choose from. Remember, this is a general reading. Not everything may resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. But if you're at that point where you just need specific clarity on what is going on between you and your person, because it has felt like a roller coaster, right? I know some of you are in separation, some of you are struggling, and you just want to know what is going on, and you feel very emotionally exhausted, heartbroken, and it's just time, right? So if you're at that place, please do consider having a live reading with me. It's just so transformational. I'm one of the few people who offers it because I love to see you on video call, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. If that doesn't resonate, I also do video recorded readings. So if you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. So go ahead and take a deep breath. See which of these you feel most guided to. You can pick crystal number 1, number 2, number 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that work for you. So for group number 1, we have the rhodochrosite. I hope I'm saying that right. Remember your worth. Crystal number 2 is the lapis lazuli. Make a decision. And crystal number 3 is golden healer quartz. Open the door. Okay, go ahead and make your selection, and we will get started with crystal number 1. All right, my beautiful group number 1 who chose the rhodochrosite crystal. Let's see, are they thinking of you? Are you on their mind? What are they thinking and feeling about you? So we're going to start with your tarot, and then we will open up oracle cards for you. I don't know why I couldn't pronounce that today. All right, we have the 5 of Pentacles. Interesting. We have the Fool. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay. So are they thinking of you? Yes. Okay, that's very clear. Now, the thoughts and feelings that I'm picking up on are definitely ones of struggle and kind of more on that side of despair. Okay, this 5 of Pentacles is coming through very strongly. I feel like your person is thinking about something that they feel that they have lost within this connection. Okay. There's something here that feels like it's been lost and that there's like a grieving around whatever that is. Now, it could be the relationship itself, like some of you are in separation. But for others of you, I also feel that it's a loss of innocence. It's a loss of that feeling of deep love or understanding, or that loss of feeling like you are seen. Okay, because I feel like this person, whenever they think of you, one of the things that they so deeply appreciate about you, group one, is that you made them feel seen. You made them feel like their presence matters. You made them feel like they matter. And I feel like this person has definitely struggled with that in their life. Okay. They've gone through a lot of periods in their life where they have felt like no one sees them. Okay. No one really sees them, and that what they say or think or do or feel doesn't really matter. Okay. So this person definitely has some issues around that self-worth. And so if you've been struggling with them, or if you are separated from them at this time, I feel like it is really taking a very big emotional toll. It's a toil as well. I feel like they're toiling through life, but it's also a toll on them. If you look at this person, it's almost like, see, they've kind of like lost themselves, like their whole body is kind of just disappearing in this kind of like through this cage. So I feel like this person feels like they are now on the outside, right? Like they're on the outside of being seen by you. Okay. They feel like maybe they put you in this cage somehow. There's this beautiful flower or this rose that is kind of wilting in this cage. And I feel like they may have been a bit too, maybe for some of you, not for everybody, but take this as it resonates. For some of you, maybe they were a little jealous. Maybe they were a little too pushy in terms of pushing their own ideas on you, or wanting you to kind of do things the way they want to do them. But I feel like the reason why they tend to be a little pushy or a little controlling is because they're afraid, and this is not an excuse, but they're afraid of losing. So everything that they're afraid of losing, including you, they try to be a little bit more controlling, right? Like, how can I grasp you tighter? And so I feel like when you look at the branches that are coming out of this person, I feel like there's this sense of like decay, like they are afraid that your feelings for them have died or are dying, like they're wilting, like their greatest fear right now, if you are not in touch with them, is that your heart, your feelings, your love for them is decaying and dying and wilting away. Okay. And that they're already on the outside, because Five of Pentacles is very much the energy of feeling like you've been rejected, or you've been like placed outside where you cannot be seen. Again, I feel like this person, they felt so seen by you. Okay. They felt so understood. And this is something that they don't want to lose. I think they're holding on to it energetically very, very tight. They're holding on to you very, very tight. And I feel like that might have been the reason for many of you to start feeling a little suffocated, or a little bit controlled, or a little bit like this person's a little too intense. Like they are wanting a lot from me. I feel like they may have felt like being around them, you love them, but they also deplete your energy. They like take away a lot of your energy. And so I feel like this person is constantly thinking about how they can have another chance with you, or a new beginning with you, because again, you made them feel like it was possible for them to have a new life, a new experience when it came to love. Okay. I feel like you brought this person out of their shell. You made them believe in adventure again. I feel like they felt that with you, they could really kind of let go, because I do feel that this person can be somebody who tries to control too much, like even of themselves. Like they have a hard time kind of just letting go and just like going with the flow and letting life kind of, take them where it goes. And I feel like they tend to, again, try to control outcomes too much, because that makes them feel more comfortable. But there's something about you that made them want to go on that adventure. There's something about you that made them want to be open to that. And it's so interesting because look at this like figure right here. It's almost like, I don't know, this to me looks like a crocodile. You can tell me if you think it's something else, but it almost seems like that's the risk, right? Like if she falls off this cliff, if the fool takes the leap off the cliff, they might fall into the jaws of this crocodile. And even though it seems kind of friendly, it's still a crocodile, right? So I feel like you make this person feel like they can face their fears. You know, like maybe they can still jump off that cliff even though they're afraid of being eaten by that crocodile. So I feel like this person thinks about you a lot in the way that you made them braver. You made them more open to possibilities. You gave them a taste or a vision for what a life could look like that was more free, that was more open, that was more full of adventure and possibility. And at the same time, you come through with this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy. Okay, this is just an energy. I feel like you are the perfect combination of stability and adventure. Okay, look at this. Queen of Pentacles, very stable, very organized, the perfect spouse, right? Like the perfect spousal energy, very grounded, very real. You can build a home, you can build a family, but at the same time, look at this beautiful combination. Also can bring adventure. So there's something about you, group one, that is very special. This combination of you're very grounded and stable and responsible, but you also have this adventurous spirit. And I feel like this is irresistible to this person. Okay, this person found you and finds you even now, and your spirit and who you are, the way you show up in the world, to be very irresistible. So if they are on the outsides right now because they have screwed something up or they just got scared and ran from this, they are regretting it. Okay, they are really what's that word? They are kicking themselves. They are feeling very, very outside of your love and warmth. And it's almost like they're trying to crawl their way back in because, see, you are their sanctuary. See, they find you to be a safe place, a safe space. Okay. And this person, again, I don't feel that they felt very safe, okay, in their life, in their world. See, they think of you with so much gratitude. See, I'm telling you, you brought the light out in this person. This person was very closed off before they fell in love with you. Okay, they were very careful. They were very calculated. They were very guarded. So this person, in terms of them thinking about you, I think they think very much, very deeply about how grateful they are for what you've brought to their life. You made them flexible again. See, you made them at least want to be flexible because, like I said, this person's energy is a little bit rigid. It's a little bit like, I need to control things because otherwise I feel very, threatened. I feel like I'm going to lose something. Like they tend to be more of like this nervous, more like controlled energy. And, you inspired them to be flexible. Okay, you inspired them to not be so rigid, not hold on so tight, not needing and wanting everything to be a certain way, or else they don't feel, they don't feel comfortable. You brought out this Fool's energy. I feel like a Fool's energy from this flexibility card as well. Like just from this figure right here, I feel like this is also very similar to the energy of the Fool, right? Like willing to be flexible, willing to take a risk, willing to go on an adventure, willing to do things differently than what they've ever done before. And that's what you brought out in this person. See, there you go. See, when they think of you, they think of endless possibilities. See, to me, that's also back to that Fool, right? Endless possibilities, endless adventures. You are inspiring them. You have inspired them to live life again. I feel like this person maybe had been very shut down. They weren't truly living or enjoying life too much, before they fell in love with you. So you're definitely an inspiration to them. Crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Okay, so if you are at that stage of life, this person definitely does think about having children with you, having a family with you. Queen of Pentacles energy that they see in you, that makes sense. Okay, If you guys are not at that stage, it's also the birth of an enterprise. So you guys may even have something that you do together creatively, or like you might have ideas around a business you want to start, or some sort of a partnership. Okay, so they're thinking a lot about how to make this partnership between the two of you, you know, real. What can they do to solidify this? Bird perched, waiting for news, package, or letter. So I feel like if you are silent around this person at this time, they're waiting for some sort of a sign. They're waiting for some sort of a something that makes them feel like they can either approach you, or that you would want to approach them. They're trying to kind of, you know, they're in this state of like, I want to approach you, but, you know, have I messed this up? What do I say? Like, you know, like, can you give me a signal? Like they're almost like, because again, they lack confidence. I feel like this person lacks a lot of confidence, you know? So because of their lack of confidence and their fear and that kind of very closed off, I feel like there's this sense of them waiting for some sort of signal or sign that you would be open to them reaching out or approaching you again. Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. So I feel like this person knows that at some point you guys were more lighthearted and carefree in this relationship, right? Like there was a time period when this person was just coming out of their shell. You brought your walls down, and there was some sort of a beautiful time period where you were connecting. You know, you were connecting very deeply. You were finally seeing through the, you know, the veils, right? Like the walls were coming down. You felt like you were seeing into their soul. They felt like they were seeing into your soul. I feel like that was a time that may have been much more lighthearted and carefree. That time of like being spontaneous, of falling in love, of letting yourself feel those things. And I think that this is something they think about all the time. They keep going back and reminiscing to those moments, those times, especially if you're in challenge or separated at this time. Like it's kind of like they draw on those memories for comfort. They self-soothe. They soothe themselves by reliving the times that were really beautiful and carefree and romantic and fun and open between the two of you. And I think they want those times back. Okay. So let's get a couple of messages here of just them putting their thoughts into words. What would they say? And if you could take a second right now to give this video a like and a subscribe. Thank you so much for your support. You have no idea. It's absolutely free to you, but it literally helps me and my kids and the channel. So thank you. I still feel deeply connected to you, but I won't admit it. See? See, so for some of you, there might be a little bit of a lingering, stubborn energy here. No one compares. No matter how many people I've met and experiences I have, there's no one who compares to you. See? See, I'm telling you, you are a very special person in this person's life, okay? You are the one who brought out things in them that they had locked away for a very long time, okay? So let's take a look at, in terms of what they're feeling, what else can Spirit tell us? They want to be better for you. Okay, vibration. They know that maybe they've come across as low vibe to you, okay? Because definitely that Five of Pentacles energy, that whole energy of, you know, feeling like things are decaying, feeling like things are falling apart, and, you know, because you held on so tight, you could try to control things, you couldn't be flexible, or, you know, you struggled with being flexible and open. That's all very low vibrational energy, right? So I feel like this person is aware now that, you know, they acted from a very low vibration, and maybe they were negative and there wasn't enough positivity, there wasn't enough openness. So I feel like they really want to open that up. Like they want to change that. They want to be more positive, more high vibration. I think in order to attract you back into their life, life, or in order to even approach you and have the confidence to have that conversation, they know that they're going to have to raise that vibe. They're going to have to step into a better, stronger version of themselves. And I feel like that's something they truly do want to create. I feel like they're inspired by you, okay? You are an inspiration to them. The way you live your life, the way you show up. That's why we're getting that gratitude. I feel like they're very grateful to you, and they want to create something better than what they've ever been capable of creating before with you, right? There you have it. If you are a feminine watching for your masculine, I feel like this is a special message from the divine masculine. You are the divine masculine's counterpart, feminine counterpart. Like, this is how they see you. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are their inspiration. No one compares to you. They're so grateful for you. They feel like they may have been, difficult, but they want to make things easier for you. They want to create something better. And I feel like this vibration, when it raises, it definitely makes things easier. It makes conditions easier. It softens up people's sense of the things that are burdening their personality, that's making them behave in a difficult way, right? It's a softening energy. I feel like all of this is, I was very rigid. I am now softening so that I can manifest you back into my life. Beautiful. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. And thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one. All right, my beautiful group 2 that chose lapis lazuli. Let's see. Are they thinking of you? We're going to start with your tarot, and then we will open up some oracle cards. Okay, so for our beautiful group 2. We have the 5 of Wands. Are they thinking of you? What are they thinking and feeling? We have the World, and we have the King of Pentacles. Very interesting. All right, so I feel like, yes, this person is thinking of you, and I feel like it's interesting. I feel like they realized, and now they're embarrassed about being not straightforward with you. Okay, I feel like this person, I feel like there's a part of them that is very sincere. Okay, there's a part of them that has this vision of who they wish to be. And there's a split energy within that person as to who they believe that they really are in the world. I feel like they have to give some sort of a image to the world that is more of this kind of King of Pentacles energy. Okay, like this is the image they want people to have of them in the world. Okay, but they come across in their energy as very, very split, very jumbled energy, because I feel like inside there's a lot of internal conflict around this image that they are trying to portray, not just to the world, but to you as well. So I feel like this person, their issue right now is that they're very much more invested in what is going on in their material world, okay? And they have a hard time, like if something doesn't fit into their idea or their kind of like vision of what their material world is, then it's very hard for them to actually make that fit. So it's like this person is always moving people and circumstances and issues around in their life like these chess pieces. So like I said, I don't think that they're a bad person. I think that their life circumstances have made them this way. They tend to be a little bit more complicated than they should be. they tend to be a little bit more devious than they should be. And that's because I think this is what they were taught. I'm getting another energy from this King of Pentacles, and I feel like that is because this person was taught to be this way by their own father or whoever raised them. Whatever masculine figure was the masculine figure in their life. And for some of you, I feel like it was the absence of that masculine figure. Okay, so there's like, wow, this one, this reading is like very intense, because I'm feeling like multiple different energies coming from even just one card. Like this one just is coming at me very, very strongly. Okay, so like I said, for some of you, this person is like this, is kind of like I said, on that devious side, always kind of pulling around the chess pieces in their life, like people, situations, because they either learned this from their father or whoever raised them, their caregiver, or because they didn't have a father in their life. Like either the father was, not alive, or, abandoned them or absent in some way, but they didn't have that father figure. So they learned how to survive in the world. Okay, they learned their survival in the world is dependent upon how they manipulate the chess pieces in their life. Okay, so this is why I feel like this person, they are thinking of you, but if they have lost you, or you've stepped away from them, or you have noticed that there's something about this person that feels off to you, okay? There's something about their behavior. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised if this is also the kind of person whose actions sometimes don't match their words. So like they may intend to do something. They may say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But then when the time comes, they kind of move the chess pieces around and they're like, oh, you know what? I'm so sorry. I can't do that. I wanted to do that, or I'm not able to do, or I'm not able to, like, so I feel like for some of you, this person may have said, I'm ready for a serious relationship, right? And they may have appeared to be, like, this is what I'm saying, this is the third energy from this, is that they may appear to the world as a King of Pentacles energy themselves, stable, secure. They know what they're doing. They know what they're saying. They're responsible. So they may have said, yes, I'm looking for a committed relationship. I want one. But then there was something in the actions that didn't match that. Okay. Now, again, like I said, this reading, there's just so many energies coming out. The other energy I'm getting, and again, this is not for everybody, is that there's a third party situation. Okay, like this person is somebody else's spouse, or is living with somebody else, or is involved in something with someone else. Okay, but again, they are putting you in a third party situation because something about their world, that world, is not fulfilling them. Okay, so they've now put you as one of the chess pieces on this board. And so you may know that this person, is involved with somebody else, but I just feel like Spirit is saying, again, be careful if that's the case, because, this person, they may put their reputation or how people see them in the world above their commitment to you. Okay? Even if they say they love you. At the end of the day, I don't think that they are very clear on where they stand. Okay. So I feel like they are in the process right now of thinking through, like, okay, where does this love, this connection, this relationship fit in this? Where does it fit on my chessboard? I feel like their whole life, their whole world is this. Like, if you look at these two together, I just feel like this will show you exactly how this person operates. Okay. Again, I'm not saying it's never in me to judge anybody. I just tell you what the energies are, what this person is like, what are their personality traits, for better or worse. It's up to you to decide how you want to deal with this person. I'm not saying they're good. I'm not saying they're bad. This is who they are. For whatever their experience in life has been, it has molded them into becoming a person who is constantly trying to deal with their internal conflict because Five of Wands is very much about internal conflict, as well as how that spills over into conflict with other people. They're very much always trying to deal with the things in themselves that don't make sense by trying to manipulate the pieces on the table, right? Like by trying to like pull this one here and pull that one there and put this one here and put that there. Like they're constantly trying to order their world. Okay. But I feel like their world is chaotic. Okay. So part of what they're thinking about you, and I know it seems like, wait a second, why aren't you talking more about what they're thinking of me? But I feel like that's the point, is that their world is in so much chaos that their thoughts of you are kind of within that chaos. They're not standing out like, oh, they're spending so much time thinking of you. Like, they're so like, it's kind of like you are within the chaos of this world. And there's just so many like, things coming at them, but a lot of it is what they've created for themselves. Okay. And so you are part of the chaos of their thoughts. Okay. And they're trying to put you in some place that makes sense to them. But I feel like this person's mind is very, very conflicted. And the reason for that is because they don't wish to show their vulnerability. See? And I feel like you are the only person who truly challenges them on that. And now we're getting into their thoughts of you. Okay, now things are becoming a little bit more clear about what they're thinking of you, because so far, guys, all I've been getting is the chaos of this person's thoughts and how you're part of that. But now I'm getting energies that are specific to you, which is you challenge them to be vulnerable. Okay, you challenge them to open up parts of themselves that they very much like to keep hidden. Okay, this person really likes to keep the deeper parts of themselves hidden, and this is why they're constantly playing chess on this board, because it keeps them so focused on the outside world that they don't have to think about the emotions that are happening on the inside. They don't have to be vulnerable. So now, if they're realizing in their thoughts of you is that if they truly wish to be with you, okay, they're going to have to get vulnerable. They're going to have to open up. See, there you go. See, they're going to have to let you see beyond the surface of what they're trying to project to the world. Okay. They see you this way, like they see you as a very deep and spiritual being. Okay. When you look at them, they feel uncomfortable because they feel like you are seeing into their soul. And that scares them. Okay. They're not used to that. They may not even want that at this point. It's hard for them to let somebody see the deeper sides of them, to let somebody actually see the vulnerable, the emotional, the inner child, the wounded child part of them that has created this whole chess game to keep the wounded child protected. Okay, this is a protection mechanism. This is a defense mechanism to not have to admit that there is a wounding, there is pain, there is lack, there is sadness in this person. See? They don't want anybody seeing beyond because they themselves are afraid of seeing beyond. And now here you come along and they have all these feelings for you and they feel a connection to you that is so real, so deep. Now they're trying to figure out, what do I do about this? Do I go on this adventure? Because for them, it is a big risk. See, take a risk, venture forward. So they're thinking, yes, because of how deeply I feel, I do want to take this risk. Am I ready to be vulnerable though? Because it is a risk. It is a new adventure. It is an adventure into their own mind and their own soul, which again is harder than the adventure of the outside world. Okay, the outside world is easy for them. It's so easy because they don't have to look within. They don't have to look inside themselves. So this is why I feel like this person has created a book for themselves. And when I mean by this by the book energy, I feel like they have created rules for themselves. And as long as they follow those rules, they feel okay. And those rules are very external. Those rules are very superficial, right? They're very much about like, you know, what they want and how they want to be shown in the world. So they kind of just go by the book. They just keep going. These are my rules. These are my boundaries. This is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm not going to do. And that's what keeps them safe. But here you come along, right? And you completely knock that safety out of the water. Like, I feel like you make this person feel like, here is the risk. My little safe world that I created all around me is not as safe as I thought it was going to be. If I want love, if I want to be with you, I'm going to have to open up a whole new world inside of myself that I have not been able to open up. Wow. Wow. Advice from a friend, okay, doctor. So I feel like this person is starting to feel so lost on what they wish to do about these feelings they're having that they might be actually talking to friends about you, okay? They might actually be seeking some sort of counsel from friends at this time. Haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown, okay? So this person, there is also a part of them that is like, okay, you know, maybe I haven't. See, this is what I feel like. Remember I said like this person can be a bit more on the manipulative side, you know, and maybe they are starting to see that that stuff is going to come back, okay? Especially if this person is also in a third party and they're trying to put you in a third party, right? Like, you know, because there's a bit of selfish energy, like they're not going to leave the other person, but they want to be with you as well. So I feel like they're definitely afraid of karma. They're afraid that maybe the stuff that they've been putting out into the world is going to come back to them, you know? Flute. Disappointment in a friend or a lover. Okay, so they know, I see they're also afraid. This person definitely has a sense of like pride over what maybe they're doing in the world or what they've created in the world. And so I feel like one of the things that that they don't like, that they're afraid of, is that they're going to disappoint you, that they're going to come down in your eyes. Okay, I feel like that's not okay with them. Okay, they don't want you to think less of them. They don't want to be less in your eyes. So they really do care what you think of them. Okay, and look at this. Offer, gesture, engagement, wedding. So I do feel that this person is greatly considering, like, okay, if they can, you know, be vulnerable, if they can actually commit to this relationship and make it real, I think one of the things that they're thinking is that they have to be very careful about that. They have to think it through, because if they were to open themselves up to it, this is where it's going to lead. It's going to lead them to wanting to make you an offer, as in like this is going to be serious. It's going to be a serious commitment. That's where it is feeling like it is going for this person. Oh, I forgot to get the specific messages. So let me do that after I do this one. Yeah, see, they're really afraid of you ending this completely. Like, they're afraid that they're going to destroy this relationship to the point where you refuse to even talk to them. Okay, so one of their great fears is that, you know, you will not entertain anything that they have to say. Okay, or any explanation they have. Like, there is an expiration date here. Okay, they can't just keep, you know, hiding from you, you know, not being vulnerable with you, right? Because that is an outcome they just do not want. I feel like this person may have a hard time opening up, but they also don't want to lose you. Okay, so they're in that kind of like holding pattern. Okay, it's either I open up, I'm vulnerable, I tell you exactly what's going on in my world, I make you part of my world, or I lose you. I think this is a realization as they're thinking of you that they're coming to. So let's put some words to what they're thinking, and if you could take a second to give this video a like and a subscribe, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it helps me, my kids, and the channel. I'm sorry for judging you and hurting your feelings. Okay, so I'm not surprised. I feel like, again, with these energies, I wouldn't be surprised if this person does tend to be opinionated, you know, a little bit more forceful. because that's how they feel like they can get somewhere in the world. You're mysterious. I can never seem to figure you out. Sometimes I feel like you're hiding something from me. Never really know where I stand with you. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like this person, this is how they try to appear in the world. Okay, they try to play the mystery card. Okay, but I feel like they're I feel like it's coming back to bite them, because I feel like you may be the same way. Okay, like they've met their match. In other words, they have met their match, because you are not an open book either. Like, you are smart enough to know that you don't lay down all your cards on the table. Funny little analogy there, right? Lay your cards on the table unless the other person, them, actually steps up as well. Okay, so if you've been a mystery, if you've held back, if you've said, you know what, I'm done, and you don't know what I'm doing, you don't know what's going on in my life, you're no longer part of it, that is also killing them. Okay, so just know that is really something that is making them think about you even more. Okay, so wow, this was a crazy reading. So if you'd like to have a personal reading, you can do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. Thank you so much for being here for this crazy reading, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose the Golden Healer Quartz. Let's see, are they thinking of you? To fall out here. So we have the Six of Wands and we have the High Priestess. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at what else we have here. We have, wow, Four of Wands. This is really beautiful. So yes, they are absolutely thinking of you. And I just feel like this person, they are trying not to get overly excited about this connection. Okay, I'm like, I just feel all this beautiful energy from this person. Wow. I feel like this person is a lot more into you than what they are letting themselves show at this time. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like this could be possibly a newer connection. This could possibly be something that's, you know, been taking its time, maybe more of a slow burn connection. Like this Six of Wands is very much about like, okay, I'm not gonna rush into something. I'm gonna take things step by step. So if you feel that this has been kind of like a slow moving connection, do not be fooled by the pace. Okay, I'm going to say that again because I want it to really set in with you, group 3. Don't be fooled by the pace of this. This person is being intentional in getting to know you more slowly. See, I get the energy that this person is not, doesn't go kind of hand in hand or with the way the modern world goes. Okay, so I feel like this person is probably somebody who values traditional things more. And what I mean by traditional is just like, you know how the modern world right now is so fast. Like it's so easy to text somebody, right? It's so easy to ghost somebody. It's so easy to bombard somebody with messages back and forth. Like sometimes, you know, people you know, text each other for like 8 hours a day and then boom, it's all gone, right? Like there's all this like chaotic energy in the modern world because of technology, right? But I feel like this person doesn't like those things. Okay, they seem to be more about taking things slow, not going by the fast hustle standards of the modern world. So they may be somebody who, like, because if you're used to a dating or courting process that is faster, This person is not like that. They're more intentional. They're more deliberate. They don't want to just rush into things, because I feel like this person really does believe that oftentimes if you rush into something, if you go by like I said, those nonstop text messages, and you get, too close too fast, and just get all like out of control about it, then they feel like that could make something just kind of fizzle out. Like sometimes it just burns itself out, and something that could have been good long term ends instead of continuing on. So it's almost like this person sees so much potential in this relationship with you, because look at this Four of Wands. This person is serious. Okay, they are looking for a real connection. They want to build a future. This person, like I said, is not the normal fast-paced world kind of a person. They try to not be that way. They are looking for something meaningful. This person is a lot deeper than what they may show themselves to be, and that just may be because it takes them time to go deeper. High Priestess energy. I feel like this person is very deep. They are introspective. They are spiritual. They truly want to get to know you in a deep way. They care about depth. This person is not superficial. Okay, they are not all about appearances and what's on the outside. They want to take their time to find out what is on the inside. Okay, what is on the inside? Why? Because of this Four of Wands, because they're looking for something real. Okay, and I feel like the way they think of you and the way that they are acting towards you right now is showing what they would do when they feel like they've met somebody that they could see themselves have a future with. They've met somebody that they feel that they could commit to at a deeper level. Okay, so right now I feel like the way this person thinks about you is that they very much want to get to know the deeper side of you. Okay, they feel like there are things about you that they don't quite know yet. Okay, they feel like there are things about you that are secretive. So maybe you've been maybe you've been mysterious to this person. And I don't mean that there's anything wrong with that. Obviously, you shouldn't open yourself up completely quickly, right? You should take time to build trust. You should take time to vet the person to see, are they worthy of your trust? Are they worthy of your attention? Are they worthy of your investment, right? So I feel like this person finds you to be mysterious. They feel like they haven't really gotten deeper with you, but they want to. And I feel like you maybe holding back from them right now is actually working well, because it's making them more and more. And I'm not saying this as that's a game to play or nothing like that, but I feel like it's the right thing to do when you're getting to know somebody, right? So I feel like it's making them want to know you even deeper. It's making them want to kind of pull back the curtain and see what's behind it. Just like, you see how this person is standing behind that curtain? It's kind of like they want to pull back that curtain and see more of you, because look at this ship on the waters. They feel like there's things underneath, there's these waters within you that have lots of waves and layers of different aspects of you, and they're very excited to learn more, okay, to go deeper. But Six of Wands, but they also know that it's not something that they're going to push you into. It's not something that they're going to force out of you, right? That getting to know you deeper is something that over time is going to happen naturally and beautifully. And that's what they want. I feel like this person really does want to get to know you. Right now, their focus is that. See? Wind and activation. Okay, so I feel like this person is very much in an active energy around you right now. They want to activate something deeper. They want to activate good things, good feelings, good energy, everything that is positive. They want to activate that within you and within this relationship. So I feel like this person is very, like I said, very intentional, very interested in you, and is taking their time so that they can see and have a real chance at a true future with you. Okay, I feel like this person does not want to blow in and out of your life like the wind. Okay, they don't want this relationship to be gone with the wind. Like, like it's here today and tomorrow it's gone. Like, it's like they don't want to make it so, they don't want to come on so strong that it fizzles itself away. Okay, so they're also thinking about this, like taking shelter. The answers are within. So again, see, this is why I feel like this person is very spiritual. To me, this is also very high priestess, right? The energy of the high priestess is that when you seek answers, when you want to know what is truly going on, you don't go out into the world, you go within yourself. All of the real answers are there within you. Right? So I feel like this person, they want to feel like you guys can take shelter with each other. See this beautiful taking shelter? And I love this kind of like this, this scene of this cozy home, with the fireplace on a cold, snowy night. And then you see this beautiful lantern. Like, I just feel like there's this beautiful sense of like, they can see themselves creating this cozy home with you, They can see themselves feeling very comfortable, very safe, like, wanting to make you feel safe, wanting to feel like you guys can take shelter within each other. Okay, there's a beauty to this. There's a warmth. There's a light. So I feel like that's also part of their desire to create something real, to create something that is, oh my gosh, look at this. So beautiful. You got the soulmate card. I love it. See? I just feel like this person is very serious about you. Okay, so again, I feel like they don't say anything quite just yet because they don't want to scare you away. They don't want to like jeopardize anything. They don't want to rock the boat. I feel like because they are feeling so much potential and so deeply, they're just trying to, take things one step at a time, take things slow, I'm getting again, don't rock the boat. This whole boat thing right here on the high priestess, just make sure that right now things are smooth sailing because this could be something very significant, something very important, something very beautiful. I feel like this person is seeing the beauty, quieting the mind. See, this is what I feel like. I feel like this person, they can be somebody who, or they have been somebody in the past that, in previous relationships, when they really felt a strong connection, they may have overanalyzed it, right? They may have gotten into their head. They may have, just thought too much. Like when you get into your head and you think too much and you overanalyze and you overthink and then you ruin something. I feel like this person has done that in the past. And so they've really trained themselves to quiet their mind. Okay. They've really trained themselves that, hey, you know what? It's not worth it. I've done this in the past. Things have blown up in my face. I tend to overthink, overanalyze, overdo, and I'm not going to do that. I have taught myself now with this high priestess and this beautiful, look at this, like very meditative state. I've taught myself to step back, breathe, and let the relationship unfold by quieting my mind. I think that is really, really beautiful. I love this energy and I like this kind of person for you, group 3. This is the kind of person we want, somebody intentional, somebody who thinks things through, somebody who cares about the future and building something solid. See, bird flying, news is on the way. So I feel like this is them like wanting this relationship to fly. Not wanting this relationship to be shot down, not wanting this relationship to crash and burn. And I feel like this news on the way is kind of like, this news is about you two moving forward, right? Like this person is going to slowly start talking to you more about how they're feeling, what they're thinking, right? They're going to try to be more of a messenger of love in your life, a messenger of compassion, a messenger of let's take shelter in each other. Let's be there for each other. Apple, temptation will test you. See, I feel like this person is very tempted to move faster. Okay, like I said, from their past, they tend to maybe rush in faster, right? So the temptation is so there. Like when they get excited, when they feel that deep connection, which is what they feel for you with that high priestess, they are so tempted. Like you are this apple, you are this like forbidden fruit, in the sense that they're tempted to rush things and they don't want to rush it, because every time they've rushed it in the past, it's failed. Egg, success assured with good plans and hard work. See, this is the thing. I feel like this person wants success with you, okay? They want this relationship to be a success, and that is why they are intentional. Success is assured with good plans and hard work, as in they want to work on this relationship. They want to work on themselves. They want to build something real and solid. Wow, this is really lovely. Okay, so let's get some specific messages in terms of their thoughts. And if you could take a second right now to give this video a subscribe and a like, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it actually helps me, my kids, and the channel. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. Beautiful. I like that. I really like that. Is it true? I heard you were dating someone. Is it true? Please tell me it isn't. So that's a special message. Not maybe for everybody, but take it as it resonates. Maybe for some of you, this person has been a bit too slow, like you don't know where they stand. So you're keeping your options open, which, you know, is fair enough if you feel like this is not progressing. So now they might be wondering if you're dating other people, if you're, you know, keeping yourself open to all possibilities. So that's interesting. I think they're afraid of that. Let's see. What else? Yeah, see, they're afraid of losing you, okay? They don't want to lose you. So I feel like for those of you who, you know, you feel like this has been a little bit slow for a while, I feel that there's an energy here of things are going to speed up, because we're getting activation energy here too. Plus the soulmate. So I do feel like this connection is gonna start picking up some momentum, okay? Especially if they think you're dating somebody else. And I'm not saying you should play that game or anything. I'm just saying for those of you who are in that position where you may have just said, you know what, I like this person, they're really cool, but right now I'm gonna explore other options because things are, you know, a little bit slow with this person, not really progressing the way I want. So I feel like this person is definitely afraid of losing you, or of you losing interest in them. See, Winter, again, we're getting energy again of them feeling like if they don't start picking this up, if they don't start like increasing the momentum here, that they may just miss out because you have other options, okay? I think this person is very aware. They're thinking very much of the fact that you have other options, and you will exercise those options. You will consider those options if they don't act soon. So I do feel, that this person is speeding up the energy around this. They're going to speed up the momentum around this. Their perception is now like shifting in the sense that, okay, they've taken their time, they've quieted their mind, they've decided like, I'm not going to like, you know, do all the crazy fast jumping in, but now it's time to step up. Like, let's step this up, okay? Their perception is changing. They don't want to be shut out. Since Winter's energy is very much about the fear of being shut out. Like, oh, what if you find somebody else and you know, I wasted too much time, or like, you know, I just kept things a little too slow. So I feel like this person is going to speed up. Okay, that's the energy I'm getting. This connection is speeding up. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading. Everything is at livetarot.com, so make sure you check it out. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.